A federal judge may force the U.S. government to make Prince Harry's visa application public, in response to arguments that his admissions to drug use in his memoir Spare ought to have disqualified him from entering the nation. In light of Prince Harry's admissions to using drugs in his memoir Spare, the U.S. government may be ordered by a judge to make his U.S. visa application public. The case will be heard by a federal judge on June 6, according to Niall Gardiner, the Margaret Thatcher Center for Freedom director at the Heritage Foundation. According to the Daily Express US, the think group has been investigating whether the Duke of Sussex's use of cocaine, marijuana, and magic mushrooms was accurately disclosed on his visa application. It is possible for US visa applications to be rejected due to drug use, however this is not always the case. Former Margaret Thatcher advisor Mr. Gardiner tweeted on Tuesday, "Prince Harry immigration records case will be held in Washington, D.C. federal court in front of a U.S. federal judge." Harry's drug disclosures have drawn harsh criticism from the Heritage Foundation since they were covered in Spare in January. An immigration specialist previously stated to The Telegraph that the Duke might have had his residency in the U.S. removed if he lied about using drugs, and that he should have been refused status if he neglected to declare it. However, a source close to Harry claimed that the 38-year-old had been truthful when he disclosed his prior drug use to U.S. authorities. In his autobiography Spare, the Duke discussed how he turned to drugs to cope with the death of his mother Princess Diana. Harry, who was only 12 when Diana died in a car accident in Paris in 1997, also brought up his previous drug use in a therapy session with trauma specialist Dr. Gaber Mate. Dr. Mate was informed by him that cocaine didn't do much for me, it was more of a social thing, and provided me a sense of belonging for sure. I think it also probably made me feel different from how I was feeling, which was kind of the point. Marijuana is different, and it really helped me. I started doing it recreationally, and then started to realize how good it was for me. I would say it is one of the fundamental parts of my life that changed me, and helped me deal with the traumas and pains of the past." He continued about using psychedelics. Every applicant for temporary or permanent residency in the U.S. must provide information regarding their history of drug usage. According to U.S. immigration law, any foreign national who has been determined to be a drug abuser is deemed inadmissible, though officials have the ability to waive this prohibition.